Hi and welcome back to my channel. That feels so weird to say. I've been gone for I don't even know how long. Probably about a year. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm back for good this time. I don't plan on disappearing. Today's video is just gonna be a little like recap, you know, little welcome back video, telling you where I've been, why I've been gone for so long, my plans for the future, both in YouTube and just my normal life. So, if that sounds... Oh, I'm also going to be drawing. I have a little sketch. You can't see it at all. I have a little sketch sketched out and I'm going to be drawing while talking. You can draw along with me or put me on in the background while you do some work or something, because it's just going to be a talky video. Let's get on with it. Okay, so obviously the first thing that I should be talking about is where I have been. I literally have notes down here because I didn't want to ramble. I don't want this video to be too long. But the main reason why I have been gone, as you may have guessed, is laziness. I couldn't be bothered to film, so I didn't film. In my defense, I did film about 2 videos over the lockdown period. One of them, the file got corrupted. The second one, I wasn't happy with the footage. So I didn't want to put out a video if I didn't like the footage, you know? So 2 videos in how many months? Yeah, it's not a good excuse, but I did try. Another reason why I've been gone is because of distractions. I know that I have a lot of distractions in my life. Am I willing to destroy those distractions? That's a conversation for another day, and today is not that day. One of the main distractions is my phone. Are we surprised? No. The third reason why I've been gone is expectations. I set out so many expectations for myself and for this channel, and of course it's good to have goals. When you want to do anything, like when you set out on a new venture, you know, when you want to try something new, goals can be a great way to motivate you and to, you know, track your progress. But oftentimes when I make goals, I make them almost impossible for myself to meet them. And that's not only in YouTube. In my day-to-day life, like my mum is always like, you know, set a goal, like make yourself a planner for the day and tick it off during the day, and it makes you really, you know, it's really satisfying when you tick off a box. And like, that's not only my mum, like everyone says it's really satisfying to tick off a box. And I'll be like, okay, let me set a goal. By 5 AM, I want to have ran 5 kilometers. That's not going to happen, babe. You wake up at 12. On a good day. I'm like, let's wake up at 6 and go jogging. Your gym membership has been sitting and collecting dust for so long, and you really think you're going to run a mile at 6 AM? It's not gonna happen. And it's the same with YouTube. I set goals that weren't really feasible. Like they weren't gonna happen, especially because of the way I was treating YouTube. I wasn't uploading regularly. I was, you know, I just wasn't taking it seriously. So for a channel to grow or reach any of the goals that I had set for myself, I would have to take it more seriously, and I wasn't ready to do that. Also, the expectations killed my creativity because I would be seeing... Think about it this way, right? I am a small YouTuber with, I don't know, like 40 subscribers, right? And then I look at... it doesn't even have to be like Emma Chamberlain or like Jane... We won't talk about James Charles. Another big YouTuber. It could literally be like a smaller YouTuber with like 50k subscribers. Well, to them that's small, but to me that's huge. Like they have, I don't even know how many times subscribers that I do. And I look at their channel and I'm like, why are you not there yet? Like Emma Chamberlain blew up overnight. Why didn't you? You know what I mean? And when I would see other channels doing so well, I would be like, I should be there, but I'm not. And then I wouldn't want to film. I wouldn't be able to make any good ideas for YouTube videos, because I was just so stressed about whether they were going to do well or not, which is so stupid because I literally have less than 50 subscribers at this point. I should be making content that I like and that I want to make. Otherwise, I'm not going to survive in this industry at all. But yeah, those are basically the reasons why I've been gone. But let's not be so negative. Let's talk about why I'm back. I kind of touched on it earlier, but I just like YouTube. I like doing it. I miss filming, I miss editing, I miss uploading videos. I miss watching my video and laughing or liking the content. I missed all of that. Another reason why I'm back is plans for the future. So I'm not gonna touch too much on this one because I kind of want it to be a surprise. Don't want to have any like spoilers or anything. But I have some plans for YouTube and just like my career on social career. 5 people watch your videos. Calm down. But you know what I mean? In the future, I plan to do stuff for YouTube. I don't want to spoil that. So yeah, those are the reasons that I'm back. Next thing that I'm going to be talking about is my plans for the future in terms of YouTube and just like my day-to-day life. So I just finished A-levels. A-levels is the thing before we go to university. In case there's anybody abroad who does not understand what A-levels is because you're not from English? Because you're not from England. So I just finished A-levels and I'm going to do a foundation in animation. I don't know if I've talked about this before. Like, when I say this, I mean like what I want to do in the future as a career. But I have decided on animation. It was architecture. Again, don't think I ever spoke about this, but I realized that there was actually no reason why I wanted to do architecture. If you asked me to draw a building, I would sit there tapping my fist. I would sit there tapping my pencil. I could not think of an idea for a building if you put a gun to my head. If you put a gun to my head and said, think of a building idea, tell my family I love them. So I decided on animation. Animation has been something that I've always been interested in. It's been something that's always been in my life. And I honestly I don't know why I never thought of animation for a career path. I'm going to foundation year in college for just 1 year, and then let's manifest, I will be going into Bournemouth University 2022 September. I'm excited but nervous for college. It's mixed emotions, okay? I'm kind of scared it's gonna be secondary school all over again, but I don't want to think about it too much because then I'm gonna get stressed. It's so hard to draw and talk at the same time. I have been shading in these same lips for the past time I've been filming and I've gotten nowhere. The lips still look bare, bone idle and dry. I will put up the finished product. I'm not gonna leave you wondering what the end product will be like I did for my cake video. We don't talk about that. That's it for my plans for just like general life. Now I'm gonna talk about my plans for the future. So in terms of content, have no expectations. And when I say no expectations, I mean your bar, 0, ground. In fact, put it underground because quite frankly, then we can only go up. Do you see how my mind is working? If we say your bar, 0, where else are you gonna go? You can only go up. So say your bar is 0, you won't be disappointed. No, but on a serious note, in terms of content, I just don't want you to have any expectations. Because like I said, expectations killed my creativity. I felt that I always had to be making funny content because that was what my first YouTube video was. And then somebody told me, oh, your last video was not as funny as your first video. Okay, I didn't need to know that, but I just don't want to have any expectations for my channel. I'm just gonna make the content that I want to make. So if you came to my channel expecting me to just be trying to make comedy content and not doing it very well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm very, very sorry to disappoint you. But like I said, put your bar on the ground. In terms of upload schedule, I'm gonna stick to my 2 times a week for now. Just because there's a lot going on right now. I work a lot. I'm gonna be going into school, so I don't know how much free time I will have to be uploading every week. If once I surprise you and upload, you know, 2 weeks consecutively, take it as a little treat, you know, but don't expect me to upload every single week because you will most likely be disappointed. Hopefully in the future, when I'm used to YouTube, I have a rhythm going, I will upgrade to once a week, but for now, it's once every other week on Sundays, for now. And the last thing that I'm going to be talking about is some little tips. Some little tips to get your creative juices flowing. I know it's a little bit ironic. The guy that has not been on YouTube for how many flipping years is giving us tips on how to motivate yourself and get creative. But look, I'm back. So clearly, whatever I did worked because you're watching my video. So cut it out. The main tip that I have is, and I'm really bad at articulating myself, so I'm sorry if I say this wrong, but try to consume the media of whatever you're trying to do from creators that you like. Did that make any sense? 90% chance, no it did not. But I will elaborate and hopefully it starts to make sense. Basically, there's this YouTuber, Lynn Truong. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing her last name. I'm just gonna call her Lynn. There's a YouTuber called Lynn. I will link her down below. Her content is A-class, top-notch, top class, 10s across the board. Incredible. Her content is immaculate. And you need to, if you don't know about her, you need to go watch her content. And I watched a lot of her, and it really did inspire me to come back onto YouTube. Like when I watch videos that I like, or I like the editing, or I like something about it, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I would love to replicate that in one of my videos. And I'm like, oh, I need to film a video so that I can replicate that in my video. You know what I mean? So it works. I feel like it could possibly, you know, work in other areas. Like if you're an artist and you're having creative block or whatever, go and look at some of the art from your favorite creators, or maybe like purchase some of their prints and put it up on your wall and you'll see it and you'll be inspired. So that's it for today's video. It was probably a short video, but I didn't want it to be very long because I want to edit it and put it out as soon as possible. Like I said, I expected to happen, I did not skip anywhere with this drawing. So I will put up the pictures of the end product on the screen somewhere here or here so you can see the end product. But that's gonna be it for today's video. If you liked it, then like. If you didn't, that's fine. If you want to see more of me, subscribe. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Sorry, Snoopy. You can't go with us. Dogs aren't allowed on the school bus.
Woof.